Hi guys, this is Andy Bryan again, back from a long hiatus. This is my 2012 Range Rover Supercharged green with a brown interior. We're actually out here in Johnson City getting ready to trade it for a D1. It's been a wonderful and wonderfully expensive ownership experience, but we'll do a quick walk around tour of this beast, show you a little bit about it. I do love this truck. I'm gonna miss it desperately. So quick walk around this truck. It's a higher mileage vehicle, and I bought it with a bunch of scratches and kind of dings on it, and did all the big maintenance items. Put it on Rhino rods, lifted it up a bit, and then put on these all-terrains. Again, you can see like scratch right there in the lower spot, couple scratches, dings around. On the bumper, we did some of that stuff, but and also license plate is real solid, because it is a grenade. It's cost me quite a bit of money. It's giant, it's green, and it's probably gonna explode. But 500 horsepower, and if you notice by the Mars sticker on the back, you can take it off-road and not worry too much about it. And the best part is it's a brown interior. It's pretty sweet to have a 510 horsepower, fully decked out, green on brown truck, with kind of all the options and features. So really great vehicle. We'll do a little bit of a inside driving tour here in a bit, but love it. I can recommend it if you have deep pockets and get one and enjoy it. So welcome to my 2012 Range Rover full-size Supercharge. I had this car since April, and it's essentially your cut rate luxury SUV. I mean, we'll get into it a little bit more, but it's a formally super luxury SUV with all the bells and whistles, and 510 horsepower. So it's wonderful. I came about this truck because I wanted a green on brown interior Range Rover full-size Supercharged of the last iteration L322, because you get all these cool features like the gauge cluster screens, radar cruise control, heated and cooled seats, surround view cameras, all the stuff that a modern luxury SUV has. We got this way back in 2012 with a 510 horsepower Supercharged Jaguar Land Rover V8. So and I have the best color combo. So it is that green on brown interior car, and they're just wonderful vehicles to be in. Super smooth riding, and I hunted for this color combination. I found one. I wanted it cheap so I could take it on the trails and get it scratched up and not really worry about it. And I found this one with 176,000 miles, and it needed timing chains and guides, and all the other stuff. So what we did is we took it to my good friends via Addicted Motors, but we took it to my good friends at Sports Car Workshops, fabulous shop, and we did all of the services to it, right? So we did the timing chains and guides, supercharger service, water pump, all the while you're in theirs. Got a fabulous bill for $9,200. So if you are wondering if these trucks are cheap to maintain, the answer is absolutely not. I can highly recommend that if you're on a budget, don't get one of these, because the truck was cheap. I think I paid like a little under $8,000 for it, knowing it needed a bunch of work. Had a bunch of scratches and dings and 176,000 miles, and then proceeded to dump more than I paid for it into it just to get it roadworthy. After that, the AC compressor failed. After that, the alternator failed. So I've owned the truck since April. It's been in the shop 3 times. The alternator kind of died twice. We fixed it. We thought we had it mended, and then we actually needed an alternator. We thought it was like a loose connection kind of deal. So the truck has broken down on me 3 times. It has been on a tow truck once, and I had to limp it to the shop on a jump pack and charge the battery at a friend's house. the second time because we were running out of electricity. So, has it been reliable? No. Is it everything you want? Do you feel rich driving it? Yes. Is it the best SUV ever made? Probably. But there's a reason I'm selling it. And that's because to keep it on the road, you gotta love it. And I do love this car. But after owning it for 9 months, losing $6,000, I'm ready to let somebody else have a green on brown adventure. And it'll probably be more reliable because I drove it, 3,500 miles and worked all the kinks out. So it's been a fabulous truck to own. And I wanted one of these ever since I started working at a Land Rover dealership. Fresh out of college, wet behind the ears in 2013. The new L405s came out. They didn't really do it for me, but the L322 had pretty much all the same features, but that classic Land Rover body style. So just a gorgeous vehicle to be in. I'm sure I will own another one, maybe with a little less miles, when I have slightly more disposable income. But this has been a fabulous truck. And again, a little bit of a scrappy example just because I wanted to be able to take it on trails. And we did that. Check out Addicted Motors YouTube channel. He's got a great video of me trying to be an off-road driver. I don't do a fabulous job, but wonderful view of that. And if you'll pan out front, we'll just get a quick view of the acceleration, because this thing is it's a monster. You just put your foot down, she leans back and goes. I mean,